And enjoy one of the great races of the afternoon, the Grand National Hurdle, 4,300 metres.
There's Enzed moving in. Vazoom has taken up his barrier position. He runs the favourite. As Bruce mentioned, nothing really back to win the race. Mr. Twister well in commission. He's still learning what this caper's all about. He moves up and takes up his barrier position. They jump out of the gates and they've got three as they run to the top of the track, one at the top and then one coming down the side. And then they jump another one before the bend and then two in the home straight, a total of 16. 4,300 metres. Here's Archiro moving up. He's still learning too. He's made a few mistakes when being in a winning position. Conzeal about to move up, carrying the famous Perry Wallace combination colours. Terry, Diane and Helen and John, the whole family. The colours carried by Schwarzia and to Golden Slipper Glory earlier in the year. Here he is, Craig Durden on screen, running ablaze. His form's been very good. Run Santa Run yet to move in. There's Conzeal coming up now for Nathan Dunn. One of the Zabeels, he moves in. Takes up his barrier position. Liquid Lunch back from the big sticks, back to the hurdle today. There's Meadow. This would be a great effort if he could win it. He's only had the one jump at Flemington. That was in the maiden hurdle. Number 13, he's an outsider. There's Redmark. Bolter about to move in. These jockeys on a few of the roughies would just be pleased to have him out in such a prestigious race. And we're waiting for Running Ablaze to move in. Sun's peeping through. It's turned out to be quite a nice day for Flemington racing. Grand National. Here's Running Ablaze moving up. Corrupted was in. He's been backed out of the gate. Might be a little problem there. Running Ablaze has taken up his spot. Redmark to move in, Meadow to come up and also Run Santa Run. Couldn't help but notice his run at Nooney Valley. His run before that was very good. He was finding the line strongly. Probably would have liked a shower or two before this race. So Corrupted to move forward with Redmark and Run Santa Run. The other runners stand well. Vazoom's been there for a little while. He's got his ears laid back from gate one. Here's Run Santa Run now moving forward, takes up his barrier position. Corrupted comes forward. Willie Harnett riding Run Santa Run. He's only had one win this season in the jumps. They're set for the big one. Set to go. The gates are back and they're on their journey. And they've jumped away in a good line. Corrupted goes back at the start. Enzed in the black and red fast away. Comes to the first jump and ran over the top of it and leads the way. Personal Drum moves up to be second. Mr. Twister's on the improved. Vazoom on the fence. Conzeal wider out as they come to the second jump on settling down. Running Ablaze in between runners. All got over it fairly well. Liquid Lunch a little bit wide from Sassano. Then came Archiro going around the outside Redmark with the blue cap. Then further back to Meadow. As they come to the third of the jumps and Personal Drum took over in the lead. Getting a fair way back is Corrupted and Run Santa Run on his inside. Going to the top of the track and about to swing that far bend, and it's Personal Drum tossing the head in the air. He won't settle. He leads out by a length on Conzeal, who's dropped his neck and is bowling freely as they come to that. Leader hooked through it and didn't jump it too well. A length away is Enzed settling third. Mr. Twister is outside. Redmark, well, he's going to be three wide in the early stages. Vazoom, on the other hand, is right up against the paint, hugging the fence as they jump that one and they clear it well. 2 lengths away, Liquid Lunch. A length and a half Running Ablaze on the inside of Meadow from Sassano. A fair way back is Archiro. Run Santa Run and Corrupted last of all. Coming down the side, the next of the jumps coming up, and then they'll have two in the home straight. Personal Drum to it, leading by 3/4 of a length on Redmark, who's steadily progressed himself up to be outside the speed. 2 lengths away is Conzeal. On the fences, Enzed put to sleep. They were followed next of all by Mr. Twister. Vazoom racing 6th on the rail. A length away, Liquid Lunch, Meadow. Then Running Ablaze, who's sneaking up on the inside. A length away, Sassano, Corrupted. A fair way back, Run Santa Run. He's last, and Archiro's on his inside as they come around the bend. They've got two in the home straight. And the Grand National field and Personal Drum. He's going to give a sight for the bookie boys, the Bolter. He leads as they come down the straight by a length and a half on Redmark, and on the fence Enzed. A length away, Conzeal, as the leader comes to this one in the home straight, the first in the straight. Personal Drum ran straight over the top of it. He put no effort into jumping it. He leads from Redmark and Enzed. Vazoom's pulling hard. He's had to come off the fence. The rider yelling out and saying, "Get out of my way, I need to go forward." Conzeal's is outside as they jump that one in the straight and they come to the judge. Liquid Lunch in the gold jacket getting up on the fence, and Mr. Twister's going with him. So Conzeal's 3 deep. Vazoom, there's a problem. The saddle is shipped right up over his neck and he's going to be pulled out of the race. Can you believe it? The national favourite is going to be pulled out of the race. The rider is up over his ears in a sensation. in the turn out of the straight. They've got 2,200 metres to go. Personal Drum leads the way a length on Enzed. A length away, Red Mark. Liquid Lunch getting runs on the fence. Conzeal had to go around Vazoom. He didn't lose too much ground. He settles 5th on the outside of Mr. Twister, but he is 3 deep. Back on the rail then is Running Ablaze, saving every inch of grass. A length further back, Meadows, Sassano, Corrupted. They were followed by Archero and Run Santa Run. They've got this 3 coming up in the back straight now as they head down the back straight. Personal Drum, well, he's got an extravagant galloping action. He still wants to run at it. He ran straight over the top of it. Again, he didn't really give it much respect as he comes to the next one. In second position, Enzed from Red Mark, Liquid Lunch, Conzeal. He's racing 5th the outside. And the leader comes to this one. He's about to sell out pretty shortly. He's jumping very roughly. Going up on the fence, Running Ablaze. He's saving plenty of ground from Mr. Twister. Their centre field, Meadow next from Sassano. They were followed as they go over the third down the back straight, making a bit of ground. Corrupted. He's about to ease out Garraway and start his run. They were followed by Getting Back Sassano from Run Santa Run and Archero last of all. Top of the track, 1,300 metres to go on the Grand National. And over this one they go. Personal Drum leads it by 3/4. Enzed has been given a beautiful ride by Jamie Evans. He's got him right there to poise to tackle the leader. Red Mark 2 lengths away, third. Back on the fence, Liquid Lunch, who jumped it okay from Conzeal. Then Mr. Twister, 2.5 away, Sassano, Running Ablaze, Corrupted. In the centre is Meadow, a length further back, Run Santa Run. He's got nowhere to go, he's on the fence. Archero keeps him company to the next one as they come down the side, 900 out. Enzed strode it out and raced to the front. Led by a length on Red Mark and Conzeal around the outside. Personal Drum's history. He's run his race. In between runners, Liquid Lunch and Sassano, the freshman, coming into the race. Corrupted outside of him. They were followed by Mr. Twister, Archero. Running Ablaze in traffic. 2 to get over as they turn the bend in the Grand National. Run Santa Run heads the others around the corner. Enzed in front, leading by a length and a half. Liquid Lunch is getting up on his inside from Red Mark and then Conzeal and Sassano coming with a run. Archero the deepest. Running Ablaze can't get a crack at them. Mr. Twister back on the fence. 400 to go, 2 to get over. And he comes to it, Enzed. Didn't jump it too well, but he's going all right. He leads by a length and a half. Liquid Lunch, Mr. Twister, Sassano on the outside. He comes to it. It's all or nothing for Enzed. Up and over. Glory looks in his sight with 150 to go. Archero's down. It's Enzed in front. Mr. Twister trying hard. Sassano running on, but it's Enzed for Alison Bennett and Jamie Evans clear. And a beautiful ride on the speed, and he wins the Grand National. Enzed by 2.5 lengths to Mr. Twister. Sassano ran third. Then came Run Santa Run, Liquid Lunch, Running Ablaze, Red Mark, Conzeal, Corrupted. The rider of Corrupted is running along the riderless horse as they go past the post. That's Archero. A fairway back Meadow. Personal Drum last of all. Only one casualty. That was Archero. Brett Scott's on his feet.
Yes, a thrilling event, Bruce. Having a look at our winner again on the close-up, Jamie Evans. A double for him here this afternoon. 2 starts over the fences for 2 wins. Fantastic training performance by Alison Bennett.
Absolutely, Rob, and what a great result too for Jamie Evans, because Jamie has had total faith in this horse. He said the day the horse won at Flemington, won a novice hurdle, he was an absolute natural. He said after he schooled the horse on Wednesday at Maui, he was still right, and he's proved himself right today, and he pulled it off with one of the great rides. A brilliant ride. He had the 2 basically no-hopers in front of him, and he was prepared to sit there and wait while they made mistakes. He became aggressive about the 1,000-metre mark, and the horse did the rest for him. A great result for Jamie Evans, a great result for Alison Bennett and all her connections, and a great Grand National. Obviously, the big story is Vazoom, the saddle going amiss there, and Happy Gilmore having to pull the horse up. The favourite, heavily backed favourite for the race. He was heavily backed since we came off air pre-race, but he was out before the winning post the first time. But look, and Archero fell as well. Brett Scott seems to be okay. He's got up and walked back. But look, it's a great story. Enzed, Jamie Evans and Alison Bennett.
Yes, he just knuckled Archero. He was starting to make a bit of ground to Archero and just knuckled on landing, as we can see Brett Scott getting to his feet in the background there. But for Jamie Evans, a wonderful story, as you can see him saluting high in the air, return to victory as he comes back to scale.
Enzed the winner, a 6-year-old Balliol Brown gelding by Dolphin Street. He won a novice hurdle only a couple of runs ago, so it's been a quantum leap for him and his trainer Alison Bennett. Alison in the ownership along with BJ and also J.A. Bennett. RS and also Mrs. M.B. Vella. AF and also Mrs. A. Kneebone. And Jamie Evans, what a great ride. He had him out of harm's way. He was on the speed all of the way. The most important thing, he got him to relax beautifully. The horse just fell asleep. And when he said go, he quickened lovely coming down the side of the course. And from about the 450, you could tell that he was going to be the horse to beat. He was doing it easily. And he's won like a real horse coming through the ranks. A great victory, scoring by 3 lengths. Second prize to Mr. Twister, Paul Hamlin. Colin Alderson, he was gallant. He never threw in the towel. And a long head away in third position was Sassano. A good effort by him too. Bill Williams for the first home group. And Robbie Lang, his trainer. The course of 4,300 metres was covered in a time of 4 minutes 56.16. Here's the winner coming back, Enzed. It's been a long trip, but a fruitful trip for winning rider Jamie Evans.
Yes, a wonderful story. Thank you very much, Jamie Evans and Enzed here. 2 for 2, a very lightly raced horse that Jamie pinned his faith in earlier on, and he has delivered the goods for him. And I think that was shown by Jamie heading across the line with a fantastic salute. He's still got a smile from ear to ear, and thoroughly deserved as well too. It's been a hard day. Ellison Bennett, Ellison, just come here and have a quick chat with me for a moment. Good to see that your arms are out of the slings. You've got a smile on your face. What a wonderful thrill for a horse that I think you're a little bit nervous about putting over the fences.
I'll go and talk to Therese Payne. I was in there howling.
Well, you're allowed to. Talk us through it. Did you actually watch the race or not?
Nah, I watched in between jumps.
Did you? Okay. You had a lot of confidence with this horse. You had a lot of confidence in this rider too.
Yeah, it was a fantastic effort. We knew that he would stay. It was just a matter of whether he'd get over the, or how he would jump, I suppose, that his second effort. But I mean, Jamie's always maintained that he's a very natural jumper, and yeah.
All right, a wonderful moment for you, probably one of the highlights of your training career, Alison. Congratulations. I'll go down and have a quick chat here with Jamie. You've made a wonderful day for Alison, Jamie, and I know this is a horse that you've pinned your faith in and your judgment has been vindicated.
Yeah, did Alison watch it or not? I don't know.
In between jumps, she said.
In between jumps. Oh, little horse went fantastic. His second start over hurdles to do what he did. He's only a novice. I mean, he showed that the second last, but as soon as a bit of juice is in the ground, he just eats it. Loves soft ground, just loves it, he does. And look, he was travelling a long way from home, and when I got to the front off, maybe a bit too early, but I had a lap full of horse. I couldn't do anything about it. But look, he's run away with it, and he's done a great job.
Jamie, with all the heartache you've been through with the injuries and your career, where does this sit right now?
Oh well, this is all the hard work's for it. I mean, it's a bit harder to get fitter these days. I'm a bit old now, but no, it's starting to all come together.
Mate, congratulations, wonderful reward.
Thank you.
All right, Jamie Evans, our winning rider, and Alison Bennett, a wonderful combination as we check the tote dividends with Bruce.
Yes, Rob, it's a great story, and he's one of the great jumps riders of our time, Jamie Everson. He's won the two today, the Crisp and the Grand National. And if you're back to NZ, stuck with Jamie's sorts, you'll receive these divvies. Number 10, NZ, to pay $6.20 and $2.40. Beats 7, Mr. Twister for Paul Hamblin, $2.90. 11, Sassano for Bill Williams, $5.40. Quinella pays $33. Exacta, $66.50. The trifecta, a healthy $1,120.70. The running double on 1 Forest Spy into 10 NZ, $45.50. That's the interims on race 4 at Flemington. That's one of our features down. Let's go up to Sydney and get the latest.